The Fully Geeked.
Yes. Welcome everybody to episode 189 of the Fully Geek Pod.
Come on.
All squadron inside. What's going on, man? Them?
Yeah. It's good, man.
All good.
Yeah, everyone's looking good. Everyone's well. How is everybody? How's everyone's bank holiday weekend?
And
Yeah, I went to like a baby reveal, man. My first one. But you know what it wasn't? It's a baby reveal, but the couple knew what they're having.
Oh, it's just there for banks.
Yeah, it's like, aren't you meant to be the surprise couple? Like,
Usually somebody knows, but none of the couple know.
I didn't know guys could go to a baby reveal.
No,
no, it was the missus friend.
Yeah, so you just go there. You just like.
Yeah.
So, Kel, one second. The other day, I went to my cousin Leonie's. Yeah, so I went to that. Yeah, and then like they pop the balloon. Yeah, and it changes to it goes to a different color. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the most pointless thing in the world. I don't know what color it is. Yeah. So they pop it, and I'm sitting there, and I can only tell by other people what it is. So
I didn't know Leonie's pregnant. I didn't know she was pregnant, man.
Yeah, it's like whack, bro. I don't like. She's having another boy, but I think it's whack. I don't like that blue thing. I don't know. I'm the last one I'm going to be honest. I'm never going to that shit again.
Shout out to Leonie. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. But how was
shout out to Jules as well. It was good. It was I was a bit late, but there was a lot of games and stuff they done.
Did you do the games as well?
I done musical chairs.
Okay. You didn't do like the drinking of the bottle and putting on the nappies and all that stuff.
No. Those games were done, but I just done the musical chairs with the balloon under my jumper. Yeah. But it was good fun. Those jokes.
Very much.
Why?
I think it's good. Like, was there lots of men doing it?
Yeah.
Like,
the musical chairs was only guys that done it. Obviously because of the balloon and stuff. Yeah.
Did you win? Did you win?
No, I was the last three though. I got to the semis.
You should just dash one of them out of the way, innit? Big kill.
I should have still.
How many men were involved? Like before you
I don't
impress it and say you got to.
There's
only 4 of you.
No, there was Bear Man. Pause.
There's semis, yeah.
Pause.
I said semi and Bear Man.
See, Marlon, you trapped me in there. You were doing, Marlon, you know. You knew what you're doing.
We're so childish. Oh, sick. Right.
No, I'm wholesome, bro.
Anyone else enjoy their bank holiday weekend?
Yeah, I was just shocked at how nice it was on Saturday.
Saturday weather-wise was nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I got into my little conspiracy mind and I got shut down straight away. It's like, you see,
it was raining.
How nice the weather win. Wait, but you're not in the
let the guy finish, man.
You're not in the ends, bro. But anyway, yeah, it was a nice day.
What? You're taking a mic? Yeah, I can't tell. Even I can see you. I can't tell if you're taking a mic. The weather went nice on Saturday, bro.
It was raining, bro.
All day.
Hold on. No, was it nice on Saturday or
Sunday? No, Sunday. My bad. Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday was shorts weather.
I thought you lot all just taking a piss just now, but yeah, you're right.
Sunday was shorts weather.
Yeah. And then it went back to like winter again. I'm like, rain, sleet, thunder.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rocked my shorts on Sunday because it was like it's May and you're allowed technically summer in it, so like or spring, summer. So I got the legs out, the old guns out.
Well, the rain was yo-yoing boy off the ground, mate. How hard it was.
Pause.
All right.
I was gonna say for that. They won't tell.
Well, no, they won't use it for that, but yeah.
before next man gets frustrated for these things. Hey, so obviously we had the bank holiday weekend because King Charles III was coronated. Him and Queen Camilla is the consort. I don't know what she is, bruv.
I think it's just the Queen now, isn't it?
No, it's the Queen something.
It's Queen something.
Weren't she the consort before becoming actual Queen?
No, she's a consort still.
Okay, I knew that.
I don't think, she's not the Queen, she's not actually royalty.
Yeah, I knew.
Married to the king.
Which they should have still put that in the title. Because when they've done it on like the BBC title, they just put and King Charles and the Queen. You know, Queen Camilla.
Yeah, that's mad. That's mad. Like I know a lot of people were in their feelings over the gram. A lot of you can be
a lot of Diana supporters were out.
A lot of Diana supporters. A lot of you can be a side chick and still get the main prize. All of these kind of things. I don't know.
But you know what? Is she a side chick?
She was never a side chick, really.
Exactly. She was before Diana. You know, that was Charles's first love. So is he technically qualified as a side chick?
I don't know.
Obviously, Diana was a side chick.
Obviously,
no, Diana was his wife.
No, that's what I mean. So is she a side chick because she's a wife as well? Now, do you know what I mean? But she was Charles's first love.
Yeah, so Charles was probably doing the thing of it all along.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Poor people kicking my front door. Allegedly. So, did you watch the coronation?
Nah,
I didn't see the bit that I wanted to see, the actual crowning, because I was in church, innit? So I saw it come up. I went to communion. I went to
church, yeah. We was in church on Saturday, bro.
Yeah, communion.
I was a communion, so he didn't go to church to
was one of your people that was getting?
He was forced.
Yeah. I went forced, man. I went there, back in St. Anthony's Church, Rich.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How do you feel going back there, boy?
It's emotional stuff, man. I just want to come all the time for assemblies. Do you know what I mean?
Was it okay? I don't know this, so correct me if I'm ignorant. Yeah. So was this weekend confirmation thing in the Catholic Church? Because I saw bare people getting confirmed.
Yeah, it must be communion.
Communion weekend or whatever it is.
Yeah. About that time, May, isn't it?
Okay, I wasn't a Catholic. I didn't grow up as a Catholic, so I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there was a lot. Like I said, there was a lot of stuff about the coronation. Obviously, I didn't see any of it. I was out doing football and that. But there was a lot of talk. I know. What was her name? Kel? That you said made.
On the Adra, and there's Ghanaian names. You know, I should know these names as well. Adra.
I know
Adra.
She's in Casualty, and she's in Charlotte. She's in Charlotte.
She's in Charlotte and Bridgeton. Is that what he's about to say?
Adra Ando, yeah.
Yeah,
she was in Bridgeton. Yeah. She's an old school actress. She's been a
she like Casualty or one of them kind of things as well.
Yeah.
What did she say?
I think she's like one of the commentators on one of the channels. I don't know if it was ITV or whatever. And she just come up with the balcony looks awfully white or terribly white or whatever. But I'm thinking, what do you expect?
No, okay.
What do you expect?
No, I thought you took that. What she actually said was, she said for all of the things they tried to do by making every other part of the ceremony very multicultural. So they made sure even in the
I know I had the black choir. I know.
Yeah, the black choir, but also you had Muslims in the church. You had loads of different people of different ethnicities, different races, different cultures. So you made it look like a grand thing. Look at us as the world. We're very multicultural and we're kind of expanding. But then on your balcony, it was very white. And that's, I guess,
but that's her family, though. No, the balcony's for the family.
But what she was saying is, I guess you've done all of this, but deep down, you're still just this. There could have been other people on there.
Who? Meghan's not going to be there, brother. Meghan's not going to go there, bro.
I'm saying it could be anybody. You ain't got no brethren.
It's family. The balcony is family.
That was all family.
Yeah,
balcony is family, strictly family, bro.
Yeah, but I get what she's trying to say is, for all of that, you could have done something else. You could,
like what?
King, do whatever you want.
Like what? I don't care.
They kept it real,
but you can't break the tradition, innit? It's a tradition,
innit? Not that I care, to be honest, you know.
No, but if that's a tradition, why did you go out of your way to do all of the other stuff?
Like what?
All of everybody, all of the commentators.
Yeah, but Nate, what you remember? The coronation's never been done. Well, it's been done before, but back in 1920s, whatever. Yeah. So it hasn't been then. I don't think we were here them days. You get me?
We're in
1952 or something.
Yeah, bro.
1952.
Yeah, bro.
But even then times there, because listen, blacks didn't start arriving to the
50s, bro. Windrush was 50.
Was it 50s?
Yeah.
I thought it was 60s.
But by the end of the day, where they were in the balcony, it's just more or less family. It's the first and second generation of their family.
Exactly.
And if you're not part of that family, then you're not gonna get on that balcony with me, bro.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, of course, come in the church because the church is. You're welcome to come in the church. You get what I mean? But other than that, like Kel said, what do you expect?
She's made it.
That's standard. I will say just one fun fact that I heard about this coronation. Apparently, it's 6 months, 6 months, 6 weeks, and 6 days after the Queen died. After her funeral, it's been to the day of the coronation is 6 months, 6 weeks, and 6 days. Someone could fact check that, but that's apparently what I mean, you know that number. I'm just saying, I'm just putting that out there, you know.
You put it out there. I mean,
make of it what you will, take it, leave it, do whatever. I'm just saying.
What sign of the beast, yeah?
I'm just saying that what the number I'm just saying that things happen.
A lot of talk, and I don't obviously we're not into that, but a lot of talk were about that thing. I don't know if you lot see the picture or the video where it looked like the Grim Reaper was in the background of the
I did see that on the news, but yeah.
Like
yeah, I saw that.
There was also talk of like there was a reason.
Come on, supernatural.
Yeah, there was a reason that everybody had to pledge allegiance to the king, yeah?
Or someone's bedtime, you know. Can't be talking about these things so I gotta go to bed soon.
No. I'm just saying what was on there. There was also this. There was a reason that everyone had to pledge allegiance to the king because it was like the first time that everyone had to pledge allegiance, or whatever. Yeah, but it's to do with energy, and you know, I guess we'll save that. We'll save it to another day. But there was a lot of talk about there's a reason why everyone had to like pledge allegiance to the king and the powers and all of this kind of stuff. If you believe in energy, but I didn't watch it, so I didn't pledge allegiance or watch it, so and I still haven't seen it.
I mean, you saw the riots out there, but anyway.
But yeah, well done, Charles. Well done, Camilla.
Yeah, bro, don't disrespect the thing. Well done, King Charles, bro. Don't disrespect the thing, bro.
Sorry, King Charles. No, you know what is? I felt a little bit funny, yeah, because like these people, like
21 King Carl.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was a little bit aggrieved, bro. Like I just felt it was too much, man.
What?
What do you mean? I'm a bit lost.
No. Because obviously, see, so all right. There's only one king in the sense of if you're a Christian, the only king is Jesus Christ, innit? That's what we're saying. And they're meant to be of a Christian faith, I suppose. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so that's where Marlon and Nate's coming from, basically. That's what they mean.
But to be fair, his title is Defender of the Faith. I don't know if you see that, like he kisses the Bible and he's supposed to defend the faith, but yeah. But you're only supposed to bow to one individual, right?
100%.
It's not him. So yeah, there's no allegiance pledging from Marlon White.
So who you meant to bow to then?
I'm not bound to anyone.
But you said you're only meant to bow to one person.
I'm just saying, I'm just not bowing. No man is supposed to bow to another man, bro. That's it. You should know this.
No, but I'm asking the question. So who you meant to bow to then?
But I mean, Kel just explained the whole thing, so it's a little crazy that you're asking that. And we're not allowed to talk about these things right now. We're getting to, you know, we'll save it.
Okay, it's just a question.
I know, but it was answered.
Yeah, I answered you before. You're just being silly.
No, I'm not being silly. I'm asking a question. So who you meant to be bowing to then?
Nate, let's move on, man. Let's just move on to the next topic, bro.
I just don't understand.
You do understand.
The internet probably cut out when he said it.
Can you repeat the answer then?
So, your brethren Trump, Rich, is in the news again. He's up in court at the moment on a £5 million in damages for battery and defamation charges over an alleged assault that happened in a department store and some writer called Jean Carroll. It's now gone to a civil case. I don't know much about it, but obviously we've seen in the past where Trump shouts out a lot of these things and he does stuff that he's not supposed to. But it's obviously, from America's point of view, it's a bit embarrassing that the president or the former president is up in court with these charges. I guess we'll find out next week if he's found guilty and stuff.
I'm
Do you
not
know what?
interested in Trump, man.
Do you know what? Presidents, like ex-presidents, prime ministers, said are just getting shift left, right, and center.
No, but they get away with
Like,
it
I
anyway.
think,
They get away with it.
like, well, some of them do. Like in Pakistan, they arrested is it Imran Khan? The ex-cricketer. He was a prime minister of Pakistan.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it happened today. I don't understand the riots. He's not even a prime minister anymore.
No.
But the riots and everyone trying to protect him, like the soldiers came from different levels, bro. About 60 soldiers came from him.
Yeah,
Why
That's
though?
like, you know what?
I don't know what he was already. I don't know what he was arrested for. To be fair, I'm not sure. I think it might have been corruption, but I don't know. I don't want to say things that I don't actually fully know. At the moment, we are going. I don't know if it's a good thing. I think it's probably a bad thing, especially for the Fully Geek Pod and for those that like certain programs and stuff. There is a 2023 writer strike, which is happening right now. Tell me a little bit more about it, please, Merv. You're the guy with your finger on the pulse.
No, so basically, like, well, okay, so this is like I think the 7th writer strike. The last one being in 2008, lasted for like, I think 2007 lasted for about 3 months.
Which is the one where Heroes and Prison Break.
Yes.
And lost as well. Yeah, so it's like, I can't remember. I think they're part of the Writers Guild, where like I think they negotiate with the producers like a contract, in terms of how much money they can earn. And I think if they're not happy with it, basically, it's like, they can strike. But within that strike, they're not allowed to do anything like any form of writing. So they can't. It all has to be done like pre-strike, basically. So if you're lucky enough to have written whatever you've written for, whether it's a TV show or film, that can still kind of be greenlit. But after that, you can't get involved in anything. Like only like if you're probably writing your own independent like stuff, which can't be like any studios or anything like that. But yeah, it just means that now a lot of films and TV shows have probably been put on hold. I think the TV shows suffer the most because it's like a constant thing. You know what I mean? Like whereas things, and like there's apparently like some kind of fear, well, not fear, but concerns that like AI, as an artificial intelligence, will kind of almost replace writers as well. So I think the writers could have asked producers like, look, but you're not to ever replace us with AI.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of writers that's supposed to be in the room. And just make it done by AI and claim royalties and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's deep, man. Because I think the way like film and TV have changed over the last 5 years, like significantly in terms of like, because before that, like they had writers' rooms and all that stuff where they get people in and stuff. But now it's like for example, a streaming service like Netflix already greenlight a show. Like they've greenlit it, and I think they get like a very small number of writers to get involved. Whereas like before, like if a TV show that was just getting them like, I don't know, not streaming service, but like TV network, or have like a whole writers' room meeting and everything. Like it's quite a large thing. But now there's just really kind of minimizing the writers now.
And they're saying that if a show's already been written, fine, it can go to film. But when you rewrite, you can't do it.
Yeah. So things like, we also to mention it earlier, things like Blade. Like I don't think Blade's been written. I don't know if Blade's been written yet, but it's been delayed. Superman Legacy. I know James Gunn has started to write it, but he can't finish it. He's also part of the writers guild as well, so he can't write anything fun. But it's mad. So like you see, and I think the only people that can write on it is like members that are not part of the writers. So you might have like actors, like if they need to kind of change around the story during the actual production, where you have your writers there on board, they can't do that. They can't help out. So you might get like writers or directors or producers like just writing stuff. Some of them actually improve on it. Some of them just, because that's not their forte, might make it a lot worse. So yeah, it's good for the writers. Obviously, they need to get paid more on it. Like they're the ones that are the pencils behind the same for the rest of us. Like, obviously, we look forward to these things, innit? Now they're being delayed.
Yeah, well, hopefully they sort it out. Hopefully
Yeah.
they sort it out, man. Because,
Mm.
like I said, I remember them dark days when I think 24 they just didn't do it. They didn't do a series. Prison Break and Lost just kind of fell off and never really recovered.
Never recovered.
It did
Lost.
recover. Lost recovered.
Lost
Yeah.
semi-recovered.
It recovered.
Heroes never recover.
Heroes.
Yeah,
didn't
Heroes
recover.
definitely
Heroes
recover.
didn't recover.
Bro.
Yeah, you're right. Lost did recover. Prison Break did recover.
Lost had a bad
Heroes did
season,
recover.
and then it got back to where it needed to go.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that, do you know what I mean, we get to see some other stuff going on.
Sorry, before you go on, can I just ask, because I saw the list of the shows that are on strike at the moment, and I noticed Stranger Things is on there, but I thought the last season was the last season.
No,
it was. I think it was supposed to be. You know, I'm sure
Okay.
but
no. It was never supposed to be. Stranger Things will be back at the end. Like,
No, but
I know,
before the
but yeah,
season,
before
that's
the
why they
season,
made the
said it's
long
gonna be the
episodes
last
and all
one.
that.
Yeah,
Like, they made this-
that's what I mean. That was my argument last season. That's why I was so vexed. Because I'm saying they made like the
I
whole
haven't
season.
finished it though. Just finished it.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's why I hated Stranger Things last season, because they made every episode like an hour 45 minutes.
Yeah, like it was the last season.
Exactly, but you
Yeah.
didn't conclude. So what's the point? That's why I was so vexed by it. And I raised it on the pod, but obviously you guys didn't listen.
Oh, if I was there, I would have. But I was.
But yeah, no, I was vexed. I know it made no sense to me. What was the point? What was the point? But yeah, there's another season of Stranger Things. I don't know if I'll watch it, to be honest. I doubt it.
I'll be honest, I fell off Stranger Things years ago.
That's why I keep trying to watch season 4. I think it is, but I keep stopping. Like 1 and 2, sick, but I don't know.
Season 4 was sick. You know, season 4 was sick.
Like, I'm on episode
Season 4.
3.
Yes,
Don't
season
talk
4
about
was
it.
good. No, it was good. Season 4 was good.
It's just reinvigorating it. But
That's
boy,
what-
Okay, yeah.
but I don't know if they've even wrote for season 5. So by the time they write, all them teen act, will be adults now. They might as well just fast forward, isn't it?
Fully broken voices.
They are adults, isn't it? Isn't that Millie Bob, whatever her name is? She's like 20, isn't it? Like,
She's engaged. She's engaged now.
Yeah.
Man's showing their name, you know, halfway. Millie Bob. Got the B Brown, mate. B Brown.
We're tight, me and Billy. You know, I mean,
I just wanted to take a slight time out to do an RIP to Terrence Hardiman. I don't know if any of you remembered him. I think Rich, you probably remembered him. He was an actor that was in the Demon Headmaster. And Demon Headmaster was a book written by Gillian Cross. But it was one of those ones that used to be on CBeebies or CBBC. But it was one of them
definitely not CBeebies. Definitely.
CBBC.
Yeah.
But it was one of them ones where the TV used to have to get wheeled into your classroom.
Yeah.
You watched the episode of the Demon Headmaster as a school, like. And the other one was like the Queen with the Queen's nose.
Yeah.
Remember one with the 50p piece. And she rubbed the Queen's nose on the 50p piece, and that's how she used to like get like wishes or something. But the Demon Headmaster, anyway, he's a guy, but he died 86 years old. But I remember the Demon Headmaster. I properly remember the Demon Headmaster.
The thing is, he was old then. I was surprised. Like, to hear that he was 86 years old, it's like, raw. I thought back then you were that old anyway.
Yeah, but if you think back then, that was probably what, 30 years ago? Like 96? It's like 50s.
Yeah.
I never watched it, you know.
Yeah,
that and the Queen. Yeah, that and the Queen nose thing I've never watched at all.
I can't believe it.
Like, it's always there, but I'm just like, I just never got on it.
Yeah, no, I think we all had to watch it at school because we all read the book. So I used to read the book and then like used to have to watch it on television. But then we all learned, like, we all had to read the books and stuff. Like, obviously, this is like 96. I know some of you might have finished school by then, but I mean, I was still in primary school them times. No, 96. That was like secondary school.
Yeah.
That's secondary school, isn't it?
Yeah, secondary school. Yeah.
Secondary school.
I just finished.
Hey, we got hair. Anyway, don't mind.
No, 96, you say? 96?
Yeah,
96.
We
We didn't finish.
I was in secondary school.
Rich might have been finished.
Exactly. What are you talking
I
about?
was in secondary school.
I won't finish it.
I won't finish.
What year did you do school then?
97.
97.
Was it, then 97 it was then?
I'm 99, boy.
I left in 99 as well.
Okay, wow. Ooh.
But
You're mad young. You're so young.
Oh God, what were you gonna say?
Bro, you know, people get 99. That was a year. Yeah, it was a year we were at school. All right. May the 4th was last week. We had Star Wars Day. You can come out about Star Wars Day.
Not really.
Nice
people,
man.
yeah. Oh, May the 4th. Oh. Yeah, people just dressed up, I guess, and
Now
just
cold that tea is, bro. You know,
bro,
cold.
it's freezing, bro.
Man's iced tea, but he said, "Yep, I'm gonna keep on going."
Bro, it's nasty.
Man's sipping air, you know, just to make it relevant.
Oh, you know, I was waiting for African. Hurry up, talk about it, man.
Remember I talk about conspiracies about the royal family? God damn it!
He said, "Jesus, man." He said, "Jesus, get it, Richard." But yeah, did what actually happened to Star Wars? Did nothing actually happen that day?
There was like, because all the announcements came out before and stuff. Just actually, no, Visions, obviously, yeah, Visions came out that day.
Okay, and obviously you watched it.
Yeah,
Good.
it's beautiful, man. It's just
It's animation.
Yeah, animation, just lovely. It's just lovely to watch.
So
Like,
what does this fit into the Star Wars?
it doesn't. It's non-canon, isn't it? So it's just kind of like almost Elseworld stories, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's nothing you have to like watch anything else to watch it. You can just watch it. You can watch it in any order, I suppose. It's quick as well. It's like what? Some episodes are like 14 minutes.
Who's in it? Anyone in it that we know? Any popular person that we know?
No, not that I can remember. No, not really. No.
Oh, so it's a complete
whole new cast.
So you've got Jedi's in it, like you've got their characters and stuff, but they're not anyone we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Did you watch the first season?
No, because
no.
I'll ask this question. So to be honest, I didn't even know when season 1 came out. I knew it's the second.
No, did I.
I didn't know about the first season.
Marlon, did you watch it?
No, but man just said, "Did you watch the first season?" I thought this was a brand new thing.
That's what I thought. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Apart from
I knew it was the second season, but I'd never watched the first season. I'd never watched it. All right. Did you watch Young Jedi Adventures?
It's funny enough, I didn't intentionally watch it, but my daughter put it on.
Yeah. No. Honestly, no. Marlon, the same with me.
I would never watch it.
My son's watching it, bro.
Listen, just put it on.
Should I press this one, Daddy? Yeah.
No, I'm not on it. I'm not on it. There's being dedicated and there's going too far in it.
Yeah, that's too far. It's too child. It's for kids. 100%.
Oh, but when I said that last time, you man laughed at me, innit?
Oh yeah, because that's like some serious thing,
Disney Junior. You was going, no, it's Star Wars. So did the kids enjoy it?
Yeah. Zach enjoyed it, man. He probably enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So would it get them into Star Wars by watching that?
You know the funny thing, he goes,
she's already seen Star Wars before that anyway.
Yeah, because he goes, Dad, that's what you're watching the other day. This is the same when you watch, because obviously it's a lightsaber. Because you know I watch like the animation stuff. So he said, it's like the one you watched, Dad. And I was like, yeah. He goes, okay, cool.
But we need to teach him the ways of the Force, you know.
I know.
Rich, did you watch it?
No.
Awfully quiet.
No plan to either.
Of course not.
The disrespect.
Have you finished watching Mandalorian yet?
No plan to.
Misery, guys.
Good chat.
Misery. That's what you chose.
Misery likes company. All right, guys. Is there anything else we get on before we move on?
No.
Not much I think of, no.
Oh, you don't mention how Arsenal beat Newcastle, Merv, this week, no? No? Oh, you don't talk about Arsenal this week, no?
I was otherwise engaged.
Oh, surprise.
Well done, Arsenal, innit? Well done.
I'm going to say nothing.
Arsenal.
I had people trying to come for me in the comments. It's only through we recognize the name. I'm not going to say nothing. But he was trying to draw me out again, you know. I'm not
Who?
It was, what's his name, Rich? You used to work.
Shillingford.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're trying to draw me out. Like, the host don't know what he's talking about. I said, whoa. Like I nearly got drawn into that kind of keyboard stuff. I said, no, Nate, stop.
You don't have to log onto your PC to start typing, bro. Your phone's not good enough.
But that's what it was. I'm gonna move from this and go to actual keyboard. Actual keyboard.
Checking everything.
Paragraphs, all of them for there, but I didn't. Also, Man City came back from 1-0 down, so they've now equalised. It's 1-1 in the Champions League first round. So their second semi-final, second leg of semi-finals next week, Wednesday.
Yeah.
I wanted Real Madrid to win, to be honest.
So that.
Because I wanted them to feel like, do we play against Everton on the weekend or do we play against Real Madrid? So yeah.
They're still in limbo in a way.
Yeah, 100%. But again, we'll talk about football at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's get into some TV and film. All right. We had Power Book 2, Ghost, Season 3, Episode 8. For me, probably one of the better episodes of the season.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot to go through this week, but I know that Rich doesn't want to start because he won't remember what happened. So we're going to start. Let's go through characters. Do you want to go through the main character or do you want to leave that to the end? They've watched it. Forget it. Let's go for it. Saxe. How do you, man, feel about Saxe?
All right. I'm upset, you know.
Yeah,
that's why I have to show my.
Wait.
No, you had George Hans.
Hold on. You see, Kel just talking there. Why are you even involved in this conversation?
Kel, own it. Own it, Kel.
No. You know what? The missus loves Power It, so
yeah.
She binge watched it, and I was present.
Listen, don't like you had popcorn and everything.
No. There's times I fell asleep. I woke up. So I didn't watch all the episodes, but I know what's happening. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, go on, man. Take the lead.
Yeah. What's wrong with you, man? Yeah. Saxe, man. R.I.P. bro. Like, I thought it was going to be one of these characters that lasted for the whole Power. In fact, I was ready for him to go into like Power Book 4, isn't it? That's how deep it is. Like, it's wanted to transfer to every single Power thing, isn't it? And now it's just dead, bro.
Yeah. To be fair, he lasted 9 seasons of different powers, isn't it? He's lasted 9 seasons, different powers.
Yeah, for real. But
to be fair,
I didn't see it coming though. That was shocking about it.
I don't think anyone saw it coming in a way, because you think he's gonna get killed, but he actually doesn't get killed.
That's what I'm saying. He's always the one that gets away, isn't it?
Oh, it had to happen.
The snake is finally gone.
But what happened to Redman, by the way, you guys? What happened to Redman?
Where was you last week?
You don't listen to the pod.
Oh, yeah.
No, I know when it comes to Power, I switch off in it. I just switch off when it comes to Power.
Basically, man said he ain't vaccinated and shit in there. Basically, that's what it is.
Basically, yeah, that's what it was. Redman said he get vaccinated.
I think it's just funny, but I'm angry at the same time because I wanted that continuity in it.
Yeah, 100%. That new guy, I don't like his acting skills.
Yeah, neither do I, man.
Yeah,
he died as well, bro.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy he died. Not in a bad way, but yeah, his character was dead. Pause. I mean, not pause, but no pun intended.
His character was dying. His character was dying.
His character was dying anyway. Yeah.
All right. So Saxe had to go. Like we can't dispute that. Saxe had to go.
He didn't have to go. He didn't have to go.
I think it's still a bit
Saxe,
harsh.
he always gets away with murder. He always does.
No, I don't think he could have got away with this. Like he couldn't get away with this.
He knew he sacrificed himself anyway.
Yeah, it was too much, and it was just a case of who took him out.
Yeah, this is probably just like some annoying characters as well.
Exactly,
it always happens that way. Omar got taken out that way, like. Weird.
But I think it was good that it wasn't one of the main characters that took him out.
Yeah, really. Yeah, that's always the best way when it's unexpected.
Yeah, I think it was good that he's gone now. All right, we spoke last week. You lot spoke about the Kane, that you told me that Kane was going to get it with Effie.
Yeah.
Within the first 7 minutes of the show, there he was.
Do you know what? That scene was so poor. Do you know why?
Not once but twice.
They did.
Twice.
Yeah.
But that scene was so poor. He was all looking to sort out his sister's issue.
You get me?
Knocked on Effie's door. My sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Vex. My sister. Oops. We're in bed.
I'm
What
glad
is
you
that?
noticed that.
That's how it always happens, isn't it?
I was sitting there cussing because I'm sitting there going, "Are you a dickhead, bro? Like you came there once, you get me? Like I was cussing. I was like, no, brother. Like you can't be letting one girl lips you, yeah? And all of a sudden you're beating. And then the thing is, the maddest thing was you didn't even go home.
You stayed overnight.
Yeah,
You stayed overnight. What are you doing?
Your sister's in pen, you know.
Remember your mum sent you outside to go and find out what's going on. Kane, you let me down.
I swear, what's her name? Diana handled it though. Got skills, man, when she's in custody.
Yeah, at the start she did, but then started getting shook. Like,
She's a Tahada.
Yeah.
But you see that part was funny when she came out of the cell and come out of the police station to meet Monet, and she goes to Monet. I want to go to a different university. I'm out of the game. She said, "Shut your mouth and get in the car."
Well, the way Monet treats that stuff, any daughter, you know, from any girl, bro.
She does, brother. So from last week, we had Drew doing he had mad heart, to this week, he's acting like an absolute waste man. Yeah, like when he saw the ex, why was he barling when he saw the ex? I was like, you just had your own man. And then you had the audacity to be on some barling thing in the restaurant and for someone to record it and put online, whose man's is this? But the streets are dangerous, you know?
From real life, isn't it?
From the streets of bro, you can't even have an argument or a conversation without a man filming it and it going viral, you know?
This is what I'm trying to say. But to be fair, he's got every right to be vexed because, well, both. To be fair, he never treated that guy properly anyway because he was never willing to.
Exactly.
He was never willing to come out, and the guy said, "You know what? I'm moving on."
And that's what I'm saying. You was happy because you was there with your cousin or your play cousin.
Yeah.
You man grew up as cousins. Next minute, you know, you like.
So why was Trey getting so emotional about his ex on TV and all that stuff? What's wrong with him? Why so emotional?
Oh, you mean Drew? Getting emotional?
Sorry,
Drew. Yeah, that's his ex, man. Get me? He had his connections.
You know, we just spoke about that girl.
I don't understand.
Oh, is it?
Like what?
But you guys are not baffled by why he's so emotional, though.
No.
We just said that.
Oh, I appreciate the involvement, innit? But like, you know,
Merv, you know what to do. You know what to do this part, Merv.
If you were watching it, you know.
Tell me what to do, Rich.
It's sick because obviously you watched it, but we literally just said that.
No, I locked out.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah, but go on.
But that's that scene where when they went to rearrest Effie for the sorry?
Yes.
Sorry. Went to rearrest Effie and said, "Oh, you arrest me, you let me go." No, this is attempted murder.
She must be so angry. She got away with that first one.
This is what I'm saying. And then when the window come down and Lauren, that's her officer. She tried to kill me. It's like, what? You know, your heart just automatically, you know, your lips dry up, innit?
Listen, Lauren needs to really die now. Because her involvement in this season shows like, what are you here for?
Did Tariq know that she's alive? Did he know?
Yeah, Tariq. Sorry.
Massive Tariq, you know.
You know why? I watched an old pod, that's what they used to call him. And it's stuck in my head.
No, Rich used to call him Tariq.
No, it was you. I listened to an old pod the other day. You used to call him Tariq. Yeah.
From Power, that must have been Power Days then.
Yeah, Power Days.
The annoying you.
Yeah.
Tariq. Let's call him Tariq.
Yeah, Tariq knew. She was alive.
Oh, he knew. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But it was so funny when Kane came to see what's going on. Kane's eyes just opened. It's like, huh? It's like, nah. nah, I'm gone. This is too much.
Now reverse, reverse.
Yeah, straight. No, but if you really think about it, this season it's actually been really, really good.
It has been.
Yeah, the last couple episodes have been good. The last couple episodes have been good.
People have been taken out unexpectedly. Well, not unexpectedly, but you expect some of it was coming. But people have been taken out. Big characters, we call them somewhat big characters, have been taken out. So, yeah.
And another thing I don't get why Kane is actually all said that his dad passed away when you're blackmailing your dad, bro. Like you knew about you're blackmailing him, ordering him around, making him your lapdog, and then when he dies, don't worry, Dad, I got you. Shut up, man.
What do you mean? You haven't been watching, have you?
No, Kane was blackmailing his dad, right?
Yeah.
Because he knew exactly. So why is he all sad now that his dad passed away?
No, because again, you haven't been watching it, have you? Because they sorted that issue out.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can't. It doesn't matter, bro. Like,
No, but it's still his dad, isn't it?
nah, man. No,
He saved him, man, from a bullet.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Come on. Nah, that's not enough. That's not enough.
Yeah, but he was only ordering his dad around because he killed his brother.
He didn't know it was his brother, till the other day.
But
when he found out he killed him, he knew it was him that killed him. And remember, he wasn't honest about it, innit? If he had just said to Monet, look, I thought it was my man, it was an accident. But
but Lorenzo told you what happened was an accident, blah blah. You still blackmailed him.
But remember, Lorenzo made him kill the other person, yeah, on the pretense that he was the guy that killed him, and he was like, it wasn't him.
Yeah, but Lorenzo didn't have the full story at the time.
No, he did when he told the son to kill the other guy. So,
you watch about
no. I don't know these
people. But I don't understand why you've been justifying anything to kill because he hasn't been watching it.
I know I haven't been. I've been watching it in and out.
No, it doesn't make sense. There's no point.
No. What's your problem, Rich? What's your problem?
But what Nate's saying is everything you should know if you've watched the TV show.
But I don't agree with it though. I don't agree that you can't be like for 2 episodes, which is like 2 weeks, let's say, blackmailing your dad, treat like some idiot off road. That's how he was treating him for time.
Yeah, but he only.
You know what I mean?
That's your dad.
He only
that's your dad. I didn't
hear that. Dad. But he only treated him like that because his dad lied to him and made him go and kill someone. Do you remember his dad set up the whole thing? Said this is the person, you killed him, and then he all gave him the fake chain. Said this is why.
But he knew that anyway. He knew it wasn't him. All those times he knew it wasn't that guy that killed him.
He
did. Kane knew. Yeah.
No, Kane didn't know.
He did. He knew it wasn't that guy that killed it. He knew.
We're arguing the guy.
He suspected his dad. He always suspected his dad. He suspected that it was his dad that done it. So don't you remember he was like started looking at dad like he knew. Huh?
Bombastic side eye he was giving him.
Yeah. Like he knew it was the dad. He knew the dad was behind it all. He knew that guy didn't kill his brother. He knew it wasn't him.
So what you're saying is basically Kane shouldn't be upset about his dad dying.
Not the way he's upset. Like, I was your ride or die, and this and that. No, he wasn't. And I know I've gone back, but Lorenzo, why in prison? You're the big dog. You're the big boy, and then you're some pussy.
I don't understand why you're doing this, bro. I just don't understand.
Don't interrupt the guy, man. This is
it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense what we're doing here.
At least I watch shows, Rich. Yeah, so shut your mouth.
No, but
get me.
I watch the show in and out, full in and out, and you're going back on episode. He was a big dog in a big prison. It's no one cares. It's gone, bro.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, this is what I'm trying to say to you. This is why I don't like power. This is my whole point. This is my whole point. Okay. It doesn't add up.
I hear you.
I really don't get it. I don't get it.
Lorenzo was a bit of an anomaly because, like I said, when he was in prison, we thought he was the big guy. Then we realized when he came out, he wasn't the big guy.
Exactly.
No, I hear that. But I believe there is now a 2-week hiatus. Power doesn't return until the 19th of May.
Is it not?
Nah.
I know you said that, but when I'm looking at my TV,
you didn't believe me.
Said it's... No, I believed you, but when I looked at my TV time, it said it's coming. Maybe it's a week ahead in thing, isn't it?
No, in America, it's not until the 19th of May.
Okay.
And then the final episode is the 26th of May, which is Divided We Stand. So there's 2 more episodes.
Right, I ain't gonna lie, boys. I've kind of tried. Like I was with my little bro the other day, he had power on, or one of the shows. I don't know what it was. And there was a prison scene. Yeah. Um. These bears threw some towels into the cell that had, I guess, gasoline on it, or apparently.
Yeah.
And the bear walked up to the door and was trying to talk to the man them, and then they squeezed liquid lighter fluid or whatever on him, and then he still just stood there, and then they proceeded to burn him up. When was that?
Was that 9 Lives? Was it 9 Lives that got burned?
I don't know. I just found it a bit.
I do remember that
turned
scene.
me off a little bit.
What power is that though?
That was the original power. That was the original power.
Okay, I don't know. Okay.
That's
How did 9 Lives die? It was him that, I'm sure it's him that got burned. Yeah, it was him. Yeah.
The dark skin guy.
The
dark skin guy.
Okay, yeah. I remember.
I don't like. He's acting like you said 9 Lives. That long
I haven't
ago.
watched Power. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched original Power.
You probably gave him that name, mate.
I know. I watched Power in years. I would love to go back and watch it. Yeah, the new Power's not like that.
Okay. But that was it. I was like, I can't. Like, he's just standing there. They've just shown that they're gonna burn him up. They sprayed him with the liquid paraffin. I'm gonna say paraffin, and then he just stood there still. I was like, yeah.
Well, I reckon no matter where in the cell was standing.
It's a cell. It's a cell. So there's not furniture in the cell. So the towels would have burnt, and he could have. I'm just thinking you could do something. It's a cell. There's not shit in the cell. It's a bed, and that's pretty much it. A toilet. It's all metal or whatever. Nothing's burning. The towels would have burned. Go back to the wall and let that shit burn out. Instead,
you could have stood on the
let them spray him and then let them light. I thought, what? I'm not watching this shit. But I'll try the new stuff. Yeah.
Probably getting time for season 4.
Okay.
All right. Talking of gangsterisms, all right. I know you, man, wanted to speak about it last week, and I shut it down. I'm now willing to admit my faults, and that was in Snowfall season 6. So it's the final season of Snowfall. I can understand, Richard, how you got through Snowfall as quick as you did, because Snowfall definitely to me is an addictive program in the sense of you watch one, you want to watch another one, you want to watch another one. Before you know it, you've watched 6 episodes.
Yeah, standard.
Season 6, guys. Obviously, we're obviously it still hasn't come to British television. I don't know when it's going to come to British television, but we know that the world has watched season 6 and it's all over social media. If you're into Snowfall, you can't go on Twitter without seeing something or a post of what everyone looks like now and all the rest of it. But what were your thoughts on season 6? It was for me, it was a roller coaster of a season. A roller coaster of emotions. There were some bits where I was quite sad that people died, and there was other bits where I was like, he needs to die. But what was your thoughts in the season 6 anyway?
No, I loved it, man. Like you said, it's a roller coaster, isn't it? So like, you know what? Because you start off with Nate, because you just watched it, innit? So let's start.
No, obviously, like I said, we're not going to do like the whole thing. But all right, well, we'll start off with
characters. Let's go by characters. Like
we'll go by different characters. All right. Yeah. If we looked at Leon, for example, so obviously Leon was Franklin's right-hand man. All right. So the end of season 5, Leon didn't really want to be a part of the game no more. He wanted to come out of the game. You could see that he was destroying his people. He ended up going to GH with his, at the time, fiancée Wanda. I don't know if it was fiancée at the time or just girlfriend. I know they were.
I think it was girlfriend.
Yeah. I know they were schoolhearts. They were sweethearts from young, and then obviously Wanda, she started taking the rock, and now she came off the rock and all the rest of it. But they went to Ghana. Like, how did you see Leon's kind of arc evolving?
I love that.
Yeah, I like that part because it kind of made sense. It made sense, and it moved the storyline and stuff. What I didn't get was that when he came back, he went straight back in the game. Do you know what I mean?
It was a bit disappointing. He came back, and he came back on a righteous vibe.
Yeah,
he just wanted to help his people, and he came back, and then he started like gun bucking, man, and doing like just being in the ends.
Yeah, like it took a little convincing he was back. Do you know what I mean? I didn't like that. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I didn't really like about Leon's development.
But you know what? It just shows that as soon as you go back to Hood, you just fall into the same old trap. Literally, like looking at Leon from when he was from season 1, but he had the worst temperament ever, and he was ready to go to war for any situation. And how he developed as a character throughout the whole season and the whole series was actually really, really good. But like you said, as soon as you go away and your head is clear because you're around your people, as he was saying, and you just come back and you try and convince everyone, and you're the only one that knows what we should be doing, but it's so easy to get sucked in. It's quite frustrating.
Yeah, but the only reason why I thought it was hard for him to go back to, because obviously since when he killed that little girl, that kind of switched his mindset. Do you know what I mean? And he had a lot of regret, and he wanted to get out of the game from then. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, okay, now you've got out of the game. I didn't think it would be that easy for you to get back in it after what you've experienced. But yeah, I hear when you're back in your environment.
And he had a lot of people that were kind of relying on him. A lot of people were relying on him. But for me, I thought, yeah, it would have been nice for you to. Obviously, you can't be a preacher for the whole episode. You can't be the preacher for the whole season. Like, oh, guys, stop at the game. Da, da, da. But I would have liked for him to kind of keep on going on a straight path.
Yeah.
Not deviate.
Yeah.
All right, we had.
Yeah.
Go.
No, I was gonna jump to the end, so don't go.
No, so just a quick thing. So right at the end, did Leon go back to the streets?
We're not sure.
Because he didn't give money to Franklin, but by then he wasn't in the streets, right? I thought because he just came back from Ghana again.
Yeah, Leo went Ghana. He came back from Ghana.
And Wanda was a singer. He said that she's doing music now.
And I think basically he just came back, and obviously
just to see.
Just to kind of see. You see the arc, what's going on here, what's going on with Franklin, to be honest.
Yeah, so he did go back to Ghana again.
Yeah, he went back to Ghana.
Yeah, so when he came back, we saw him right at the end, he was like revolutionized.
I think he's still going back to Ghana. I think he just came back to see what going to see how things are going on. Obviously, they also wanted to show that, like it was 5 years later as well, when he wanted to see how things have changed.
5 years? Oh.
Yeah, because I think the child was. Well, we'll talk about it in a minute. But the child was child, innit? Like he wasn't a baby. We had Jerome Saint, Franklin's uncle. He's a real G.
Real uncle, bro. Real.
Bruv, I felt for him because I also felt there's a lot of stuff that happened. He just wanted to be there for Franklin, and his wife got ahead of herself, and he kind of had to choose.
Yeah, and yeah, it was. Do you know what, Jerome, man, he touched me. Like he was so funny from. Was that?
Sorry, God, you said he touched you.
Oh, such a. Oh, he said so. But yeah, no, honestly, because from season 1, he was just like, this guy is. You can tell. I can see. Like when I was growing up, I could see like the people that I grew up with who were older than me, which was exactly more or less so similar to him, and to see him obviously die in season 6, that was emotional. Like, but do you know what? You see how they touched on his PTSD regarding being in the army and stuff like that. Yeah. And we never really saw that in any of the episodes before.
No,
because he's always acted as the hard man. But only when he went to go and try and find Peaches, that's when he kind of when he went to one of the AA meetings, because one of the guys said he knew where Peaches was, and it started kind of getting to him. And then you see episodes where obviously he's mentioned numerous times that he never wanted to go to war with Franklin and everything else. Can't go to war with my blood. And I think at that scene, the scene where he took his car, I think it was one of the last episodes anyway.
Oh, when he goes and takes his car to get fixed. He just wants to be around the Mandem.
Yeah. And he knows you're not that guy anymore. You can't do that because everyone's like where you are, there's going to be trouble.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So like with Jerome, man, he touched my heart, bro. Like, and when I saw him die, I was like, nah, I had a tear in my eye, man's original OG.
It was bad. It was hard. That was hard.
And do you know what? Just a big up Jerome, right? You know, I had to message him, innit? The actor himself, and I had to message that. I pop a message to him. I put a message to him, yeah, and he proper liked my message, innit?
Okay.
Yeah, I was proper touched, bro. I was proper touched.
For the Geek Pod.
No, for my account, bro.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, but you know what? You know, it's just like, nah, when he died, I had to watch some compilation of someone. I went on YouTube straight away and someone did some compilation. I can't believe he's dead. I can't believe it. I watched a compilation where I had another tear in my eye. That's when I had the guts to just message him, and he man liked it. And that boosted my whole week, you know. Boosted me.
Good. To be fair, like I say, he was a real one, though. He was a real one. We had Gustavo.
Gustavo, big up Gustavo.
Big him up, man.
Nah,
He's
no, go on, Spirit.
I've liked his development from the beginning of season 1 to who he is now. Like, just everything about him. Like, he always had a good heart, bro.
Yeah,
he always had a good heart. Like,
but didn't say much. Lot of.
He was like a henchman, but like he was. I don't know. I always felt he had a good heart, man. I like the fact that he's still alive and he survived and he's coaching his wrestling and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, big him up, yeah. But you know what? Have you realized that Lucia, is it Lucia? Is that the gangster's daughter? She never came back for him at all.
No. Remember, he told her to go, and he told her to every so often you leave a message on the machine, and I'll be able to pick up your message, so I know you're all right.
No. So I meant, you know when in season 4, season 5, when he got shot,
okay,
and stabbed, and he was with that woman. You know when I think season 3 when they killed their dad.
Yeah, I've got to remember. The only thing about me is because obviously you've watched that recently. I watched that.
Okay.
So I wouldn't, off the top of my head, I don't want to try.
Okay, cool. Well, they fully wrote her out. I was thinking when in my head, I said to myself, where I remember her from season 4, season 5, she might just kind of come back into it, but she fully didn't come back. No, but Gustavo, I'm happy for him. To be fair, I am happy for him still.
CC, bruv, you see, if you are
who's CC?
The mum.
Oh,
Franklin's mum.
Yeah.
If she plays your mum, yeah, in any program, know that your life is not gonna turn up good, bruv. But she's the mum in The Wire as well, bruv. For the nephew of Barksdale, bro. She's yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, D'Angelo's mum, and nothing had turned out good for D'Angelo. And as we see in this, I don't really turn out too good for Franklin. So if she's your mum, you know that things are looking good. And then after all of that, when she ends up doing the M, she just doesn't want to talk.
No, she did Franklin dirty.
She did.
I don't care what.
I understand why she did though.
No, bruv. No, she
Franklin was out of control.
No, but she destroyed her son even more.
She was out of control.
No, she didn't destroy it. She didn't destroy him. You know why? Because Franklin still had money. He had enough money to get along in life. She left him properties. She knew that 37 million would turn Franklin into a devil. Do you know what I mean? He won't stop there. He'll keep going. Yeah, so she's like, listen, you got enough money to settle yourself. Relax. You don't need this money.
Yeah, he was greed personified, bro.
What? So do you think the reason why she did it because of that reason, or was it because was that guy Terrence? Teddy killed her husband. Yeah. but Teddy's a bad man, you know, because
we're gonna talk about Teddy. He's a dick, bro.
No, but when Teddy said, "Oh no, I didn't kill him," and the phone, yeah, of course I killed him. I dumped him and burnt his body. She was like, "What? The guy's a devil, you know."
Nah, and then she just let off shots in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, because she exactly, and she from that moment she knew that this guy's the devil, exactly. Yeah. And him giving Franklin that money she knew that this guy will always be in Franklin's life,
Always.
and he'll end up destroying Franklin. You know what I mean?
But I know she didn't have that much time to think about that, geezer. But if you really think about it, because the password is.
Timing was fucking impeccable, bro. Timing was amazing.
No, I hear that, but I think that's what I mean. She had an epiphany there and then. Like she saw the future flash. Do you know what I mean? And she was against from the start. Hence why she took her gun. Like I don't know if she's gonna. She's always gonna kill him, but she wasn't for this move. Do you know what I mean? And I think when he said what he said to her, she just had an epiphany. Like, you know what? My son's life's gonna be effed up if he gets this money, and this guy is gonna use this. This guy is gonna use my son as a puppet for the rest of his life.
If I give him this 37.5 million, at what point can I take it from him? I took 70. Like he took. Remember, he took the M's. Yeah. Well, we'll go into it. Like Teddy is, bro. He took the M's and then he said, "I just took it because I could."
No.
Man said, "I took the money because I could."
No, but
everything you have, I gave you.
Yeah, but that was like some white supremacy shit, bruv. Because he was saying, "I own you. I gave you everything." Like the way he was going on, it was like, it's like you are under me at all times. Do you get what I mean? Like Teddy, don't be fooled. Like Teddy's character from the beginning, I did like him. But this last season, boy,
Teddy, he upset me this last season because there was nothing about him that was likable.
No, he wasn't. Yeah.
There was no need. What he done to Franklin, there was no need. Why? There was no need at all.
And like, even when he took the money, just on, like, that's what was like. For me, he was destined to die because there was like the whole season, there was no reason for you to do this. Franklin didn't do like that. Like you couldn't get money. You could do whatever you wanted, but you kind of tried to get in too deep.
But the thing is, these kind of job roles that these guys are doing, right? They're already in too deep. They're part of the system, but not part of the system anymore. Yeah. They're like rogue agents, just working for the government. And he was like, "Yeah, I took the money, so that money can be put into the government funds." It's like, what are you talking about?
For a long time, I didn't even think he was part of the government. I thought he was lies, bro. Because I just thought to myself, like, how are we going to get the CIA bringing the cocaine into the country, bro?
But that's facts, though. That's what they used to do.
I know. I know. But you know that in my head, I'm like, you can't say you're doing this. Like, you know, like sometimes it's an operation, like a police thing. You're trying to get somebody. I was like, that whole thing is entrapment. You entrapped my man. Yeah. You was the one that told him you could bring the product in. It's not like he came to you to try and, you know what I mean? Like, so at one point, when you drop charges, how do you drop charges on my man? Like, he could turn around and go, brother, the only reason I did any of this is because you came to me.
Very true.
I was just out doing my job. I didn't even know how to cook crack. He didn't know nothing. You get me?
Yeah. Didn't he kidnap both him and Leon?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then look, Teddy, I didn't even cry when you died, bro. Good for you, bro.
No, not at all.
No, but I was surprised though, like how the whole thing turned out.
I think it turned out well, how it happened. All right, let's go on quickly on Franklin. Again, Franklin lost his damn mind.
Look, man. My guy, bro. My guy. But the power is the money, innit? Once you gain that money and someone takes it from you, bro, I'm being honest with you. That money, even though obviously broke the rules, selling drugs to everyone else, whatever it is, so that's all your money you've been stacking. So someone takes it off you, I'm sorry, it's not gonna end pretty, is it?
But this
and the thing is he earned it. Okay, it wasn't the right way of how to earn your money, but he earned it. Franklin earned it. This is why I don't understand why everyone stabbed him in the back, because like he made everyone who they are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Pretty much. Like it was Franklin's brain and his wit and his intelligence that made this operation work. So I didn't get why everyone did. I don't know if everyone just thought, okay, he's getting too big for his shoes now. Let's just bring him down a few pegs. I'm talking in regards to what's his cousin's Mrs. called?
Auntie.
His auntie. Yeah. Sorry,
Auntie
Lou.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
His auntie Lou,
she was greedy herself.
Yeah, she was just power hungry.
She was
exactly.
hungry.
She wanted. That's what I mean. She wanted. She didn't understand how this little nephew of mine is giving her orders. Do you know what I mean? And like dictating everything. She didn't like it at all. So she managed to convince Tyrone, like, listen, no, we can't be having this. And yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it for me, but the only thing about Franklin, you see, like after in the last episode, I didn't like that he was so hungry for the power. And I also don't like how all these drug dealers, yeah, like obviously you've got to try and make your money clean so you can do whatever you want with it, yeah. But all of them have this kind of warped mentality that you can be a drug dealer and turn from a drug dealer into a businessman. The same thing happened with Stringer Bell. The same, all of these things, you know, like, I just felt like, allow it, bro. If you're on the streets and you want to go and do your thing, why did you have 70 M's in the bank, bro? Like, why are you so invested in this? I need to be part of this portfolio, this housing portfolio.
Because you want to walk away from it.
Yeah, but you can walk away from it. You had 70 M's, bro.
Yeah, of course, but it's about...
Leon had 3 left with him. He's walked away, bro.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Very true. Very true.
But like, okay, I don't know if you guys brought up, but like, if you're Leon, would you have given him some of the money or all the money?
No.
Not even like 500,000 or something.
No, because what you want it for is not what you need. You just want it to invest in this property. Yeah, you can pay your mortgage this month. But what happens to next month?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think So in regards to that, he wanted the money. Did he want the money just for the rent for that one property? Innit?
Yeah, he wanted it for the investment thing that he did that hasn't even been built yet. Obviously, they bumped the mortgage fee in it because they couldn't get it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Realistically, you know how, but then again, you know, Franklin gets money, innit?
Exactly.
You know, Franklin gets money. He's got you everything you've got.
No, but he wasn't talking about. He was talking about take the whole 3. You know.
I think
that's what he did. He goes, "Oh, you got 3? Yeah, all right, cool. I'll take the 3. What?
Yeah.
No. I wouldn't give him 3. I'll give him
say, I bet you give me 50 grand or something. A whole 3 M's.
Yeah.
And you're unstable, bro.
Yeah, it's deep, man. Yeah. It's deep, man.
But what I'm sure you guys mentioned it as well. But like, what do you think of the whole his missus like backstabbing him as well? Do you think she was in the right to do that?
No, but that was coming anyway. I could see it coming.
She didn't really stab him in the back though. She basically was trying to look out for him, and he wasn't
exactly.
Was accepting.
He strangled. I think when he strangled her, she said, "You know what?
I'm out of it, bro. I'm the mother of the child, bro. I'm out of him. I'm pregnant."
But initially, I thought she was ripping him off because, with Snowfall, they're bringing random characters without no backstory. So, and she was making him sign pure documents, a number of times, and I was like, and then she mentioned the story to her mum, she mentioned the story to his mum that, I did some fraud activities with my mum. I spoke different languages in different countries, and I signed documents. I thought that was a little hint that she's gonna rip off Franklin and take all the money. That's what I initially. I don't know. I thought that. I felt that coming, but I expected it to take more. To be fair, I didn't expect.
And I don't get how you could go to a bank on a joint account and take out all the money without the other person's permission. Don't you need 2 signatures in order to do that?
No, unless you set up the bank account like that.
No, it was a business account.
Yeah, I know, but was it a joint business? Like, was it in Franklin's name, the whole business, no?
It was, but she was an authorized signatory. She was an authorized signatory, so she had authority to take out money.
Yeah, it take me back to RBS days.
Yeah.
ISVs and them things there.
That's what I'm saying. And back then, boy, they had paper in it. They have no ISV system, bro.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that now. Do you know what I mean? You couldn't do that now. You got to be. There's going to be some form of communication. It couldn't be happen now, but it happened.
Yeah.
Like I said, on the whole, though, I did think it was a good ending to a good series.
At the start of it, when I first watched it, I was so vexed with how they ended Franklin. Like, I was like, come on, man, come on. Like, Franklin was a brains, man. Like, okay, show him a bit down, but just show him working his way back up or something. Because Franklin, no matter what situation he always was able to solve the issue and get back up. Do you know what I mean? So just to see him just be an alcoholic like his dad and turn into his dad and living a mess and rotten teeth and bloodshot eyes and
it was
dirty clothes. I was like, I can't know, man. But then if you look at it as a realist and what happened to him, that could probably see Doolally and like.
Yeah, 100%.
And to be honest, what actually happened was, because obviously, you remember, like I said, social media kind of got onto season 6, the season finale, before we'd even watched it or whatever, before I'd watched it, yeah? So I saw him pictures in the vest, all that stuff, and I was thinking, and everyone was like, this is the happiest I've seen Franklin for the whole season, yeah? And I was like, please don't tell me he hit them rocks, because that's what I thought. I thought he was hitting rocks. But when I found out it was just liquor, I was like, it's bad, but it's not that bad.
Remember, he was the man that never drank alcohol at all, you know.
Yeah, and remember, he had that drink when he was in the thing, innit? He was in that dark place after the mum killed
the wedding.
But also when his mum killed
Teddy.
Remember, he's screaming that and he went into the bar. And then that's when the barman said, do you want to drink? He was like, he just stood there, and the guy said, don't worry, I'll get it for you. It's my round, like I got you. Then that's when he drank the drink, and I think that's when he started to get the kind of taste for it.
Oh.
Yeah, because he wasn't a man that drank alcohol.
At all. He despised his dad for it. You know what I mean?
And did you guys notice that way he went to go and buy the alcohol, that's when he had his first job, innit? When he was working in season 1.
Yeah.
It's deep, bruv.
Yeah. And did you see that footage of them filming a set in the background? That was Boys in the Hood, innit?
Yeah. Did you see that? Yeah, did you see that part when it says you guys will never make it?
Yeah.
That's where he got that. That's what they were told when they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was big, man. It was big, bro. I need more of Snowfall.
Apparently, there's gonna be a spin-off with Wanda and Leon. Apparently,
in Ghana.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it'll be based in Ghana or where they are, but apparently, there's gonna be a spin-off of them too.
What did you know that Louis, she was pregnant in that season?
Yeah, I heard.
So if you see the last episode, and she's wearing a white tracksuit. Her stomach was massive.
Yeah.
When she was running from the cups.
Yeah. And the thing is, I was so vexed that she got away. Because
proper.
Do you know what?
She caused this all, you know. She caused all this bullshit, bro.
Exactly. She went behind the back and behind Franklin's back and started all of this bullshit.
All of this. And Franklin still saved your ass. Yeah. He still saved you, and he's still like, I hate her.
So in a nutshell, guys, what was this show actually about? Like, what is it a gangster thing or
Snowfall originally? It's really about the CIA when they first started bringing cocaine into America and started flooding the streets, and how the crack cocaine revolution came about, and then it kind of also resulted in people like who was the president of the United States at the moment, that George W. Bush, you know, and Reagan. When they started, Bush and Reagan administration when they started having the war on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
No, Reagan's before Bush.
Yeah, so it's Reagan's administration when they started having the war on crack cocaine as opposed to cocaine and all that kind of stuff, and they started giving the disproportionate charges. And at that time, it was a pandemic in it. The crack was a pandemic in it, and they wanted it off the streets. But really, the CIA were the people that were bringing it in.
Yeah. Okay, I know. Okay.
So, like, there is bits that for me are quite educational on it. Like,
does it show that, like, the fact that the CIA were actually
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no punches
Interesting.
were ducks. They did it.
I like the Easter eggs you lot just mentioned as well. That kind of got me intrigued a bit.
Yeah, no. It's for me, like I said, there are episodes where it's a little bit slow while the story develops, but on the whole, Snowfall I thought was really good. And like I said, Damson Idris as a British man, like he was repping. He was repping hard in America.
Proper.
He was repping hard.
100%, man. It was a great show, a great show, man.
It was a great show. All right.
Sorry, did you just say great British show?
No. He was British.
Okay.
The actor, Damson
Right,
Idris.
cool.
You didn't say great British show, did I?
So Kel, no, I thought Kel just said that.
No, I said it was a great show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We had a big, massive blockbuster that came out this week. I'd hope that all 5 of us have watched it. Probably, I think half of us have watched it, which was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
I'm just going to come out and say that this is the kind of movie I feel like we should, Fully Geek Pod should go and watch together. So I wasn't aware that a certain man and here watched it.
Yeah, no, we said we were going to go watch
Flash
together. We did say we're going to watch Flash together. And I'm, Merv, if you want to go watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, I've seen it already, but I will gladly go with you again, my bro.
Just me? Oh.
Sorry, Marlon. Just tell me.
Yeah, I was about.
Sorry,
That's cool. I was baffled.
It's Double M. Sorry, it's Double M's Eminem.
But
I will gladly go and watch it again with you, Marlon.
Was it good? Recommend. Well, the fact that you just said that says it all.
Yeah, and I was disappointed, and I know you lot saw me in the group where the man tried to tell me it was shit. I got annoyed.
Yeah, but Nate, you can't listen. You can't say like a show's good, and no one can get annoyed, and then someone says the show's shit. Like you got to let someone express their views, though, bro.
No, it's not. No, but he knows it's not shit. That's why I was.
No, but that's his view, though.
No, his view even now is your view that it's shit. Rich,
I didn't like it.
but it's not shit.
It's shit enough. It's shit.
Okay.
Look. Do you know what? Look, Kel, look, right. I could have moaned about how his response was. One minute. I could have.
Why are you loud
I'm gonna
for?
start making popcorn, bro. I swear.
Why are you getting loud? Why are you just arguing? Why are you arguing? Why have you let him set you up to argue?
No, but I could have responded and retaliated and decided to go at him, but I thought no. I thought I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to laugh and joke at both of them. But let's discuss this. Yeah, let's discuss this film. Let's have the energy.
No spoilers though.
No, what's spoilers?
But Richard sounds angry. I can hear. He
I'm
wants to
joking,
tell us the whole film.
Did you watch it, Carl?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay.
Oh, the link Marlon sent me.
Okay.
No, but you can. That's fine. That's fine.
Is it all right? If it's all right on there, I'll watch it.
No, it starts the first 2 minutes. The sound is messed up, but it fixes up after that. Yeah.
Okay, so Kel, did
you out, Merv? You out, Merv?
No, I'm not all right.
I'm gonna let you lot talk about it. If all of you have already watched it, don't wait for me. You lot chat about it, innit?
Kel, did you think it was shit?
I didn't think it was shit, but I thought it was a week of the 3. It's definitely the week of the 3. I like Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorite franchises out of the Marvel universe. I love the characters. I love the films. I love most of what they do. Do you know what I mean? But this one was definitely the weaker out of the 3.
Okay. All right, 1 second. Can I ask you one more question? All right. So you thought it was the weaker out of the 3 Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
In terms of the most recent Marvel films that have come out, where would you rank it? Would you still say shit? Okay,
but you know that.
No, I'm asking. Would you say shit? Or compared to the Marvel films that we've had recently, would you say shit?
In my opinion, no.
So now, can you understand? And no, there's no disrespect to it. As for why you say the shit, bro? This is actually the better Marvel film that we've had in the past 5 or 6 films.
All right, guys, you're holding on to something unnecessarily. Let's talk about it.
No, you said you don't like it. Why don't you like it?
No, but I'm saying let's discuss it.
Why don't you like it?
Let's just discuss it. So, Merv, what was your thoughts about the film, and what was?
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, man. It kind of just ticked all boxes for me, innit? It was fun. It was entertaining. It had a good bit of action. It was emotional.
Mev, can I ask you one thing? Quick thing. Don't you think there was too much fun in this film? Like some of the jokes were just too much. I know Guardians of the Galaxy because obviously when I watched the first one, I didn't know what to expect because it was new to me.
Yeah.
Right. From the first one, and then I kind of gathered the concept where it's a film that you can't take too serious because there's a lot of jokes in it. I get that. Yeah. But don't you think this one was just like the jokes were way overdone?
Not really. In fact, this was the one with
really?
the least jokes. Out of the three of them, this is one of the least jokes in it. Like it weren't. There's no way compared to Love and Thunder. Do you know what I mean? But and it's Guardians. I expect Guardians to be funny. If anything about the whole of the Marvel films, I expect Guardians to be the one that's got constant jokes. And even then, it was like I said, it was the least out of the three that had jokes. Like, well, too many jokes, and it was the most emotional one as well.
Well, because they're emotional because they kind of disbanding the unit and everything else.
Not even that. Like the whole thing that happened with Rocket's backstory.
But don't you think that by the way, that Rocket backstory was meant to be actually a separate film, not actually part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And that's why
it's part of the animations. Part of the animations, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was like, why? It was done me thought it was okay, but I was to myself, I would prefer this to be as separate as what they plan to do instead of putting it into Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and making it like a final send off.
I think what a lot of people were complaining about is that they wanted. It kept going back and forth, like dipping in and out throughout the whole film. I think they would just wanted it to be in one segment, deal with it, and then the rest of the film's just like about the film. Yeah. But it didn't bother me. You know what? There's a lot of things that I've been reading up on and listening to, like other reviews and stuff, where people are like proper, like, no, it's not the one. But I can't. Basically, like the way I reacted to Ant-Man and the Wasp was complete opposite to this one. Like Ant-Man and the Wasp for me was a terrible film. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this one was like, I can sort of see why this doesn't make sense or this is like that. But I 2.5 hours, I was just smiling throughout the whole thing, and it worked. And I'll gladly watch it again. That's the thing.
Go on.
No, because I was like, I said to myself, I'm definitely not watching this again. Like, as soon as it finished, I was like, I know I'm definitely not watching this again, and I probably won't remember it again either. Obviously, there's fundamental, there's parts of the film that it's like, okay, cool, great, like some memorable parts. I think Adam Warlock coming into it. I know some people were frustrated about the way he was, but I understand the way he was because obviously years ago I researched Adam Warlock and I understand he left the cocoon early, so he was still like a young child mentality. So didn't understand. So I get that, but I just didn't think it had to be in this film.
Yeah, that's the one thing I could say. They wasted Adam Warlock. Completely wasted.
But it's just like we didn't even have to see this. That Warlock stuff could have been a flashback to how he used to be and how he is now. He could have been the Adam Warlock how he's meant to really be.
Yeah, but remember they showed it in the first film. That's why they had to bring him back in.
It's like I feel like they kind of just forced that because they showed you in the first film or second film, and like so it's like, oh, now that we've kind of teased him, we have to put him in there, which is fine. But the way they put him in there was just like, I think within that 2.5 hours, you could have done so much more of it. Do you know what I mean?
I totally agree.
It was just kind of like, I'm here now, and I'm not here, and I'm here now, and I'm not here. And it's like, and then all of a sudden now I know you're supposed to be a Guardian in the comic, as the Guardians of the Galaxy, but it wasn't earned. Do you know what I mean? It didn't really,
And what's frustrating, now we're gonna have to see him grow. We have to go and see him grow to be this Adam Warlock of this sublime, powerful individual. And it's just like, we don't need to see that. That could be all the whole his little backstory could be done in a.
I don't think they're gonna do that. Like, I think once you see the next installment of Guardians or whatever film he's in, he's already just going to be established. Like, it's probably it will still be funny because that's what they're always going to do, innit? But I don't think they're necessarily going to kind of give him backstory.
But listen, shout out Groot. The man spoke for the first time.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Jeez.
And that bit threw me off too much as well because I'm like, all I heard was Vin Diesel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't Groot. It wasn't Groot anymore. It's just Vin Diesel. Like,
Yeah.
What is that? I love you guys.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Yeah. and Marvel's first F-bomb as well. To get a fucking car. That was funny. No, I laughed.
No, but the thing is, right? That whole part of that scene was so stupid.
Why?
How'd you open the door? How'd you open the door? Well, it's just like, why are we doing this, guys? Like, some of it was.
Bro.
No, but no, it wasn't.
I feel like you watched it angrily, bro. Like, I genuinely don't.
I'm not saying nothing like angrily about it. But what I'm trying to say that whole scene there about getting into the car is just like, really, guys, are we? And was that necessary?
Now, the reason I say that is because I don't know what everyone's expectations are of these films. Like, I think we have such high expectations of these films, yeah, that we don't.
It's not our fault. It's what Marvel gave us initially.
No. Come on, that was then, bro. How long ago was Thanos and them? How many films have we? That wasn't it really wasn't.
Thanos was like 4 years ago.
It's like 5 years ago, bro.
2019, isn't it? That was the last film.
Well, that's
Endgame.
I feel like
3 years ago.
What has happened since then? Like, we can't hold that. Can't be the benchmark anymore. Like,
but why not?
On the treble in the '99, but we can't talk about that scene anymore. Like,
no, but what I'm trying to say, but however, the standards need to be still high, right? Because it's Marvel.
Today's film, the standard for this film was high. But we watched the Eternals.
And everyone slew the Eternals.
So what I'm saying is, but that's what I'm saying. So now, every Marvel film we watch, we just slew. Just watch it for a film, bro.
No, watch it for a film.
Oh no.
No, Rich. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy, like you said in the beginning, like, I don't think the humor was too much. That's not what I don't agree with. This was Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a typical Guardians of the Galaxy film in regards to humor, the way they approach everything, and I don't see anything wrong with that at all. The Adam Warlock, definitely agree with. I agree with you. With also Rocket, the Rocket part, I agree with you there. It was too much on Rocket. Like, I didn't really feel that. You know what I mean? But the whole humor part of it, the whole storyline of it, it's Guardians of the Galaxy, bro. That's how it's always been, and that's the expectations I had of it. Do you know what I mean?
That was a good film. I really enjoyed it.
But what I did like was, the sisters.
Gamora and Nebula.
The grunts. The grunts.
Yeah.
When you see a man them on the street, like, you give the nod. It's just like, that's it, bro.
But it was funny. Like, I didn't realize how black your eyes were. I was busting up. Man.
That's what my dad gave me.
from torturing me. I was busting up.
Thanos, he's a bastard. You know that.
That's what I was like. When did she fucking laugh? She proper mangled her, bro. She mangled her differently, boy.
And the thing is, I probably don't even know how she originally looks like. That's the thing.
As the actual Nebula character, not the actor.
Yeah. No, both actually. I don't even actually look like Nebula.
You seen what's that Jungle Book? Not Jungle Book. Bungie, the one with Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
And you know the woman in it, like when she's in the woman mode, like.
Yeah.
Got
like her?
Yeah, that's her. Okay.
Yeah, no, for me, good film. I enjoyed it. I think James Gunn did an amazing job. I think if James Gunn takes this same energy when he goes to DC, I think DC are in for a good time. I also like the fact that James Gunn, I think he got bigged up for saving the animals. So obviously, like they were saying, all of the living organisms were trying to rescue them, and they made sure all the animals were also saved. I think, like, the animal rights groups, they're rating James Gunn for that as well.
Oh, that's nonsense, bro.
They even say they even say the monsters, bro.
Some people are upset because they thought like, yeah, actually, speaking of which, yeah, boy, don't take your kids to see this film, you know. You're not unless your kid's got some heart of stone, mate. Because this was like proper like graphic, you know.
The face in it, RoboCop.
Yeah, we made a joke about RoboCop.
When they did
I was
that,
in the cinema by myself. I was busting up, laughing.
I laughed out loud. You know, I know people
So
looking at me. I didn't care. I was
when I saw him, I instantly thought, this looks like RoboCop.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Drop it.
The way his skin was just put out, that was good. Like I said, for me,
RoboCop skeletal looking.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Wait, hold on. The big reveal, bruv. Rocket is a raccoon.
Oh, speaking of raccoons here, I didn't know they were that small. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know they were like rocket-sized rocket raccoon, but I thought they was at least the size of a cat.
But those are baby raccoons, though. They won't.
Yeah,
I don't think they're mature raccoons. They're baby raccoons.
Yeah, so
They're like size of a grown badger.
We all knew Rocket was.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
The thing is, but I can't lie to you. I started to think, all right, does he just look like a raccoon, humans, but actually on his real planet, he's like some, I don't know, something different. But obviously, yeah, man just come from the zoo in America, bro.
Yeah, but
wildlife.
Did you watch the animation one, Merv?
What if?
Was it What If or Guardian? I've seen Guardians guys got animation. And they showed like his whole backstory there.
Oh, you're talking about the one that's on like Disney Plus? Like
yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I hadn't watched it ever, to be honest. Oh, right, they had a whole proper TV series.
Yeah.
79 episodes. Oh, no, I haven't seen it. Okay, that's on Disney. Is that on Disney Plus now?
Yeah. It's kind of, it came out like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, it ended on 2019. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's when he started talking about how the duck as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I probably thought the way they made it seem like one of them were gonna die, you know, as well. I thought, no, they can't let Rocket go through all of that for the whole film and then just kill him off afterwards.
I actually thought Star-Lord was gonna die in space. I thought
when he was in space and he couldn't make it.
I thought
that bit wound me up a bit as well because like you were seriously going back for your little Walkman iPod thing. Like
I know. Come on, man.
Like, just to give Adam Warlock some redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit strange. Like,
I
liked it. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, throughout the recent ones, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Doctor Strange, Love and Thunder, Eternals, Black Widow, Shang-Chi. I think that's one of the.
No, yeah. Like I said, I got no qualms. The only parts I agree with Rich with is definitely the Rocket storyline was too much.
I didn't know, but I think that it gave
Adam Warlock.
But it also gave a reason for the baddie to be in it, if that made sense.
I hear that.
Like, that's why it had to be, because otherwise, why were they so set on getting my man?
It reminded me of Jonathan Majors' Kang. Like, he just started off all slick. And he just started getting a bit wild afterwards, isn't it? Like, we did talk with us brothers, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, for me, I'll go and watch it again, Marlon, if you're not going to watch it on the app. I may actually go cinema again to watch it. I enjoyed it.
I have to go cinema to watch it.
It's good on the big screen. It is good on the big screen.
I should watch Fast X in the cinema, out next week.
Fast X coming out next week? Or is it week on?
Yeah, next week. 19th.
Oh, cool. That's a little while away. All right. It's been a long one, so we're going to go in a minute. Very quickly, Merv, there's a program called Citadel. It's Citadel?
Citadel, I think it's called.
Yeah.
On Prime. It's on Prime, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it worth me watching?
I think so.
But Merv, I've watched it as well, Nate.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit sick and tired of these spy government stories. They're all the same, man.
It is the same. You're right, but it's just fun, isn't it? It's just fun.
I know.
And surprisingly quite quick. Like the first episode, I was like, I blinked. I didn't even sleep, and it's over already.
Yeah.
And there's only like 3 episodes at the moment out. So I think it's in total.
No, yeah, 3 episodes total. I think there's 6 episodes in.
Yeah, it's 3 episodes. Yeah. I mean, Yeah. Watch it. Basically, the thing is, if you've seen one spy, you've seen them all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think this will have a bit more twists and turns in it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that already.
And Priyanka's my new love.
Priyanka
Oh,
Chopra.
bro, listen. Was she the one in Kama Sutra?
Oh, I ain't seen that, wait. I ain't seen that.
Has no one else seen that? It's just me.
Just you.
She was Miss World 2000. I think.
Okay, never mind.
I did it with such confidence.
I don't know if she's in Kama Sutra.
Oh.
Have you seen that? No one's seen that now. Okay. I thought it was a popular film back in the day. Maybe not.
No, I don't think she's been an actress.
That's what I've seen her in. That We Can Be Heroes. That kids superhero
kids
film.
one. Yeah, I see that.
And Matrix as well. I wait for
The new Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I recognized her, but she looks so different in that We Can Be Heroes. Yeah, anyway.
Oh, she's married to Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
When I was looking at her name, I thought, where did that Jonas come from? Like, oh yeah, she's married to him.
Yeah, she's married to Nick Jonas.
Okay.
And it's got Richard Madden. He's the one that's in
Bodyguard. And
Bodyguard.
Rob Stark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. And Tuki in it.
Who else?
Tuki or Tucci.
Okay. Yeah.
Hunger Games. Lucky Number 11.
Okay, yeah. Stanley. All right, look, I'll give it a go. I'll see what you're saying. And yeah. All right, before we have a combustion and argument again, is there anything else that we should be watching?
That's exactly what I was going to ask. What are we recommending?
Queen Charlotte, Bridgerton story.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. Yeah.
I know everyone's not up for the horrors, but there's a horror on Netflix at Kel called Veronica. And Merv, I guess. I know, definitely not Nate. Rich, you can't deal with horrors. It's supposed to be the scariest horror, like one of the scariest horrors ever made.
Is it a film or series?
A film.
Okay, I'm on it.
I'll watch that, bro.
But I don't know if it's in subtitles though. That's the only thing I'm not sure about. But apparently it's supposed to be ridiculous, so I might check that out.
Are you sure? When did it come out?
2017. It's old, but
I never heard of it. Okay.
I was just watching that the other day, and they said something about dying watching it.
What? Dying watching it?
Yeah. Give you a heart attack and shit. But I don't know. It can't be that scary.
Wow.
But if you don't hear us in a pod next week, you know what happened to us, isn't it?
The face like the room.
See, more of my plan works.
It's based on a true story. It's based on a true story.
Well, Veronica, yeah.
They do like a Ouija. It's a Ouija board. I might as well tell you like the premise of it.
Forget that, mate.
Ouija board. They try
and get the hand thing.
I don't know. No. So some two sisters apparently they tried to talk to their dead dad for a Ouija board, and I don't know. That's all I know about the film.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That Ouija board, I won't even try in real life, bruv.
Of course not. Are you mad?
See these low budget horror films there? Nah, forget that.
Do you know what, man? I'm kind of with you on that. There's been times like, are they trying to spell it in my house kind of thing?
I've got a remit, mate. That's to be blockbuster horror.
Do you know how long I thought Blair Witch was real, bro? Do you know how long, bro? I was like, nah, it's a true story, man.
That shook me up, though. Blair Witch.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the real camera element.
Yeah. Now the end got me, like when she was up against the wall, like just the throat, that shit, that got me, bro.
It's Paranormal Activity that got me.
It's Paranormal Activity, the one that's also filmed on like a
camcorder.
That one was scarier because that one just ends with the aliens, isn't it?
Aliens?
No, the little being at the end.
That's Cloverfield.
No,
I think it's about Cloverfield.
There's one where
Cloverfield is all camera. Yeah, it's a camera.
And there's a camera, and then literally it stops, and these beings come in, like the unidentified whatever.
Nah, Paranormal Activity is more.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. It's not Paranormal Activity.
Not Paranormal Activity.
That was the only one that scared me.
Paranormal Activity, you couldn't even see anything. That's the scary thing about it. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like,
oh
god, I've got chills.
But that was a real, was it?
No, that never real, Kel.
No.
Went too far with the Paranormal Activities. I think they just left it at like 1, 2, or 3, maybe.
It got a bit silly up there.
When I started making two, it was like, real.
Yeah, you can fall for it because it's camcorders in the house, isn't it? So yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, Veronica, I don't know if anyone's on it, but that's.
No, I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
And I'll try and catch up on the Fresh Prince and then
at 10:39 in the morning, bro. On a Saturday as well.
Outside.
Don't worry about the glare.
Get me. Oh gosh.
All right, well, I'll leave you, man, to watch them things. I won't be watching that. All right, guys, that was episode 189. I'll see you next week. Hopefully, with less arguments, more entertainment. Rate, comment, subscribe, follow the Instagram. Message us. We will message back. Peace.
Peace.